Hello, everyone. How's it going? I'm just gonna put a little bit of what's going on here. All right. So today we are going to be talking about the power of our mind and how to use it for our ultimate good and to create our own reality. So hopefully that's something you're interested in. Hello to everyone that's joining. So glad to have you here. So I've been getting a really clear understanding on how powerful our minds are. And, now that I'm gained this understanding, my life has been so much like richer and happier. And I'm already such like a happy person. So I've just been in a constant state of like singing and dancing and just being, just so grateful and so happy and a lot more productive. Like here I am on this live stream, just taking action, making things happen. I'm getting up earlier in the morning, just eager to, work on my goals. I'm just having the best time ever being able to create my own reality. I've been living life how I want. I had a great lunch with my friend today. And so, yeah, it's just been so amazing. So I just wanted to share a couple tips and thoughts that I had on how you can create your own reality and use your mind for the ultimate good. So first I'm going to start off by this quote from James Allen, and he is the author of As a Man Thinketh. And so he says, "Mind is the master power that molds and makes." If you guys have read this book, As a Man Thinketh, let me know. It's so good. So he says, "He takes the tool of thought, which brings forth 1,000 joys or 1,000 ills. So he thinks in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but our looking glass." So that is so true. What we're thinking inside of our heads is what's producing our results in our reality. So, we have these 6 mental faculties that we live with. So we're taught to live, within the 5 physical senses. So, taste, touch, hear, smell, and taste, touch, hear, smell. I'm forgetting one. If you know, then just say it. But you know what I mean. So there's 5 physical senses that we have, and so we're taught to live within these physical senses, and so we're not really taught these 6 mental faculties. So that is our perception. So you think of our perception, and we can choose how we want to perceive how we're living. So it's so interesting. Feel thank you. Women who settle for more. Yes, thank you so much. We feel and see. Yes, all of those. So I've just been totally into my mental faculties, and I've just been having a ball. So yes, let me share a little bit more about these mental faculties. So the first one's perception. So we have perception. So we can perceive how we want to see the world. And so if you perceive the world, so it could be like a gloomy day, and you can, just dwell upon the gloomy day, or you can just see the beauty in it. Maybe I get to wear my fall fashion. And so, that's our perception of how we want to feel is touch. Yes. We really get to choose how we want to perceive the world. And so if we're perceiving, it's, just looking for the good. If we're constantly looking for the good, we're putting ourselves in this vibration of, just attracting more good. And it's really a good vibration, a good place to be in. So that's our perception. So how we look at things. And so then we have the will. So, the will is, it's willpower. It's what we really want to do. And so that's what will get you up in the morning and get you really excited to just, hey guys, whoops. Sorry about that. So that I can incite. I did not say sight. Oh man, I'm missing a bunch of these. So our will. And so I've been, I've really tuned into what I want to do in my life and really figured out what my goals are and what makes me happy. And so, now, I get up early, and I really learned to love the process of, this whole entrepreneur life and being able to make impact. Yes, take notes. I love it. So, So man, so I wake up. So lately this last week I've been getting up before my alarm, and my alarm has been set for 5:30 a.m., which like a year ago would have sounded so crazy to me. Like, what are you doing? Thanks. So I've been getting up before, but when my alarm does go off, I don't want to snooze. Like, I have things to do. I have like, just fun. Either I'm like reading and learning, or I'm, taking my dog for a walk and we're watching the sunrise come up in the morning. So I've really learned to love the process. And so that's a lot because of my perception. So I'm choosing to look at the good. So when I do get to get up before 5 a.m., I get to watch the sunrise. And I don't know when's the last time you guys have watched the sunrise, but it is so magical and it's so beautiful. It's, so I live right by the water. So I get to see the sun reflecting down onto the water, and all the different colors, the pinks and the purples and the oranges and the yellows, and it's really just like so magical. So that's really been awesome. So I have this great will, because I'm really clear of like gotten a lot of clarity on exactly what it is I want to do and the impact I want to make in the world, and just the lifestyle that I want to be living. And so I'm able to live that lifestyle. So I don't have to be getting up super early, but I want to, because I enjoy it. And then, I'm getting a lot more productive, and I can see the results that I'm getting. So it's been so awesome that way. So we've gone over our will and our perception, and then we have imagination. And imagination is really like this is like one of the best faculties that we have, because we can use this to create our own life. So I love quotes, because there's so many, brilliant people out there that have achieved so much success. And so one of the quotes that I like is from my mentor, Bob Proctor. And so what he says is, everything's been created twice. So the first, it's been created on the mental plane, and then second, it's been created on the physical plane. So the first thing, yes, I love it. Who's this? Island Girl Orcas. I love it. Thank you so much. It's our imagination. So everything that we do is created in the mind first. So just think about it. So, the light bulb, Einstein, oh my God, I'm blanking, you guys. Okay, so who's it? Albert Einstein, is that right? Yeah, he created the light bulb. So, it's created in our mind first, and then it's created in the physical world. The brothers that created the airplane, they saw that, and people thought they were crazy, but they saw it, and they saw it in their imagination, which was, no one could see that, but they saw that, and then they made it happen. So our imagination is so powerful, and the more crystal clear vision that you can get using your imagination, the faster you'll see these things coming into your life, because you'll start taking actions that are aligned with this new vision that you're having. So that's imagination. So we have imagination, we have the will, we have the perception, and then we have our memory. And I don't know if you guys, so if you're anything like me, I've done so much research into just how I want to start a business and what I'm going to do, and I feel like everything that I've wanted to learn and know. Hi, $5 divas. Everything I've wanted to learn and know, I feel like it's in my brain. It's already in there. I've done so much learning and so many courses and webinars and programs. And so, really tap into your memory of what's in there. And so don't try to consume so much information, but really take action on the information that you already know. So, that's our memory, and really, as much as you can, try to improve your memory, because our memory, it's one of our greatest gifts, definitely one of the 6 mental faculties that we do have. So, let me get into, all right, so the next mental faculty is intuition. Oh, and this is like one of my favorite ones also. So intuition. So, that first, when you're going to make a decision, you get that first gut instinct, and that gut instinct tells you, that's your intuition. That's the intuition speaking. And a lot of times you're like, oh man, I know I should have done that, because that intuition was telling you that's what you should do. And so, what I've been doing lately is I've been really going into, tap into the, yes. This is so great. I love it. So when you're really feeling stuck, just quiet your mind. A lot of times you'll think that, oh, I need to get more information, and I need to, figure this out, and, hustle and grind. Sometimes you just really need to just get still and quiet your mind and just listen to that intuition that's deep down inside of you, and just listen to what it has to say. So that intuition is that first gut feeling that you get when you know you should do something. So definitely use that intuition. And then the last one is reason. So reason's really important because this reason is based on understanding. So yes. So once you really understand the reasons behind like what you're doing and why you think the way you think, and you are aware of your habits and the habits that you're doing on a continuous basis, so that's also called your paradigm. So once you understand your paradigms and really get aware of the actions that you're taking, the habits that you have, then you can really use the reasoning factor to your benefit of knowing why I act the way I act and why I'm getting the results that you're getting because of this reasoning factor. So just in recap, if you're just joining, I'm talking about the 6 mental faculties that we have in our minds that we can use to ultimately create our reality. So we have perception, we have reason, we have imagination, we have will, intuition, and memory. So these are, yay, oh, I'm so glad. I hope that you guys, really, take notes and really understand. These are all principles I've just recently learned. And my life, I'm telling you, has been transformed. Like, I'm taking action on what I want to do. I'm just excited. I'm waking up early. I just find so much joy in my life because, I realize that, I'm the creator. I get to use my imagination. I get to have the perception to create. And so I've just been able to do that. And I just make sure that I'm staying in, good vibrations, in a state of gratitude and continuously visualizing, where it is I want to go and what I want to do. And what I've been noticing is I'm just getting like the most awesome opportunities and people and just things that are coming into my life because I'm not just like sitting still. Yes, the present is a gift. Yes. But I'm having like the best time ever. So I don't know if you guys have been following me at all, but I am starting a new podcast, and my co-host is just amazing, and he's really getting me pumped up and excited. So that's like a really fun business venture. I'm starting a Stuck to Successful course that's just amazing. And the reason that this course came out is because my clients have been having such great results and really seeing the transformation in their life. And so it's not just like information, but they're really transforming, and I'm just getting the best testimonials. They're saying that they're clear on what they want to do, they're taking action, they're setting up their group programs, or they're writing their book, or getting the speaking gigs that they want to be getting because they're getting some of this information. And so for them to say that their life is transformed and people in their lives are noticing the transformation in their life, like it just gets me so excited. And so yes, I will definitely so the podcast link, it actually hasn't been launched yet. We're, just doing the final touches on, we have to get like our brand logo, our podcast image. We just have all the equipment. So that's coming. We're setting up GarageBand actually in like, half hour we'll be meeting to set up the GarageBand. So it's in the works. We have a whole list of topics. And if you guys have any topics that you're interested in, please send them to me because I want to just give as much value as possible because this new, like, helping people transform their lives is just getting so exciting for me. And I want to be able to, just transform as many lives as possible because it just really makes me feel so fulfilled, and knowing that I can make a difference. And so, so that's just a little tip on mindset and a little sharing about what I've been up to and my excitement on life right now. So anyways, I appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. And if you do want to check out my course, it's the link in my bio. It's called Stuck to Successful, and that's going to be a course talking about how you can reprogram your brain to live out your best life, create your own reality, and just be more happy and fulfilled and go from stuck to successful. So anyways, definitely stay in touch. I'm going to be doing some more lives. I'd love to get to know you guys. And if you have any topics for the podcast, definitely send them my way. All right. Well, I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, wherever you are. And I will tune in next time. All right. Take care. Bye.